What's up? While I'm waiting on my order to come in, I might as well talk to the people. It's your boy Karceno, and this is the Hood Stories Volume 32, I believe. We probably got like 34, 35 videos made. Hey, just roll with it. Once you follow the playlist, you'll understand what's going on. Now, let's get into it. It was a regular day. Just a regular day, and I get a call from like one of my friends, like not even a call, a text message, who I really ain't talked to in a while, and it was just like, "What's up?" I mean, you know, when you hear "What's up" from somebody you ain't heard in a while, right away you thinking they want some money, so you gotta play the "Hey, what's going on?" Nothing. All right, you going down the progressional line. It's finna kick in real soon, so dude's like, "You got time?" Like, what kind of time? Like, what do you need from me? Like, I need you to stop by the crib, man. I need you to stop by the crib. Or I need help, and it's AA. I need you to go with me or whatever, or AA. So I'm like, okay. See, when you put AA in a text, for us, that means aid and assistance. You know, naturally, somebody put AA in some, I need you here, AA. You know, I need some AA. That's like aid and assistance. So I'm like, bet. You know, I'm over there in a hoodie and some jeans and some throwaway shoes that I don't care about. I'm thinking it's finna go down. We get over there, and he was, "Can you come with me, man, to AA?" To AA, and I'm like, Alcohol Anonymous? I'm like, what do I need to come to Alcohol Anonymous for? So, suburbs, man, you know, I don't think there's nobody in the city that's doing AA unless it's corner ported. And I think this is what this was. We get in there, and it's all these chairs lined up in a circle and stuff. People not even sitting there. They all at this table, and they had this like buffet thing where there's no food. It was like these old rolls and it's like some soda and whatever, some chips, pretzels, but no real food. So anyway, people over there talking and whatever. Then we sit down. Then the guy sits in the middle. I guess he's the guy that's like running the thing. And he looks so worn for wear. I'm like, my gosh, this thing has taken a toll on him. I'm like, he sits down and goes through his whole life story. So as I'm sitting there, and he's like, yeah, you know, people could bring people in, make them feel comfortable about coming. And I'm like, dude, why did you choose me to come to this? All right, man, I'll sit in here, and then all of a sudden, here come some of the baddest women on the planet coming in there. I'm like, whoa, hey, is cracking. So this is what's going on. And I mean, they're like stacked, but they are wrecks. Like, the last thing they need is to run into a dude. They need, like, their lives are wrecks. But me, I look at this as a business opportunity. Me as a businessman, I'm looking at this AA thing, and I'm like, how many people, and I'm talking to the guy, how many people drop out in, like, the first 7 days? Like, what is the number, the percentage number? He's like, we lose about 60 to 70%. It's a high turnover ratio. That first week is really tough. So I said, 7 days. By 7 days, this place is like a gold mine. It's like shopping with dynamite. If you want to get a date, instead of going to a bar, spending money, you might as well go to AA. They got all the women there. You don't even have to get them to talk about themselves. They come out and tell you their whole life story to a whole room of people. So you know everything about them. She be like, yeah, when I was a baby, my daddy poured liquor in my bottle, and I've been drinking ever since. And you're like, wow. So you know everything about them. They're the easiest ones to date. They ain't gonna be in that place more than a week. You know who gonna drop out. And right away, you know they clingy. All you gotta do is be there for some support. You know, shoot, you give her a 6-pack of Coca-Cola and you can hit and you good. I'm like, this is all a win-win. But it's so funny to me. It's completely funny to me that my buddy's going there, right? He's going to AA and he's going to these meetings and wind up being I was right. He was going because it was court appointed. You know, they was like, look, either you do your lawyer, like you're gonna have to do something because this DUI you got ain't going away. You know, he thought it'd be a good idea to drive on his expired driver's license because he got drunk and lost another one. So it'd be cool if he took the expired one out and go driving around drunk. You know. Naturally, he got in trouble for that. Now, that was one DUI. Another DUI, he went to go talk to the police officer after he was just finna get a speeding ticket. He goes to the police. He gets out the car and walks to the police car. Are you gonna let me go? Cause I really just want to go home, man. And the cop's like, what are you doing? Have you been drinking? And talks himself into a DUI. You know, the same guy. So now they looking to lock him up. So AA is his way to try to escape some jail time, paying all these money, every check he getting basically going to the lawyers to take care of this. But then this would kill me, they always find God. Now, I don't get upset with nobody finding Christ in their crisis. Listen, that's totally fine. It's totally understandable if you go ahead and find the Lord in your time of need. But do not go preaching to people and start all of a sudden now God's talking to you. Every little thing that happened. Man, I drove past a bar, man. I was like, man, I was about to go in there and God told me, what are you doing? You know you ain't supposed to be here. I'm like, God's awfully chatty with you. He love everybody in AA. Everybody like, yeah, Jesus talked to me last night too. I'm like, wasn't just your conscience, huh? They told you don't go in the bar. Go home. He had to be God. Last week you was an atheist. This week God is all communicating with you. Okay. So I don't buy. My thing is, it's okay to be. You're learning some new stuff, turning yourself around. You're believing in something. It's keeping you away from something. But my goodness, you don't have to beat normal people over the head with your psychosis. Then they have these 12 steps that they gotta follow. Then they get to a step where they gotta admit wrong to everybody they done did wrong. And then here come this step where they come find me and I'm like, are you gonna give me my money back? That's how you can prove, that's how you can fix and amend everything. Are you gonna slide me a check? I don't need this. I know I borrowed a lot of money from you. I know I crashed your car. I know I tried to sleep with your girl. I don't need none of that. I need the check. Here's the check. This should cover all my sin. So, AA. You will pick up girls like never before if you go to AA. I'll sit there and just be like, look, I had a drink. It tastes good. Think I got a problem. I got a problem. I get thirsty. I get something to drink. I'm an animal. Baby, you poor thing, thanks for opening up. Man, I swear, you will get some of the most unbelievably flawed women that are gorgeous in AA. Now, I'm not saying you should start a relationship with these women. Do not take that as to start a relationship with women from AA. You gotta listen to what they're saying in AA. Now, she be like, I burned down my boyfriend's house as he hid my liquor. That's probably not the one you should be talking to. No matter what she's looking like, you kind of know her MO. Arson. Then you find the ones that are fragile, but you can kind of help them along and they need a shoulder to cry on. Those the ones you could be with, and you can hit those for a while. And that might last for about a month or two. But make it look like it's her that's breaking it off because, she just can't be around your drinking. And it's not good for her and you need more help and you need to be stronger. But think about it. You ain't got to buy her liquor. You ain't got to buy her a drink. All you got to do is give her a Coca-Cola and you in there. She going to thank you for bringing her a 12-pack of Coca-Cola. I'll be, look at this. It's on sale. $3.68. 12 cans. Coca-Cola. Not that cheap cola stuff. This Coca-Cola, baby. I go all out for you. So, that's it. I got to go get my food.